Season 4.
Killing machine this bomber clock from one bomber clock column.
Yeah. I get that feeling in my stomach like I'm feeling for a come up, like a pregnant woman eating for her unborn son or daughter. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built by weight, lactic acid, home skills. For the massive more meals, for the gastric hole still. Listen, we may clash but the titans don't chill. This is food for four, food for you all. We ain't the news, just a crew with the tools for the sport. Fast food.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
We took him to like an event, like a celebrity football event. Yeah. Shia is a big fan of Western, which is the reason why I played the record at the beginning, the top of the episode. He's a big fan of theirs. He didn't quite get to meet them because it was super busy, but they did send him a video.
That's what's up.
And then we're going to arrange for him to go see them at the studio at some point. But yeah, he had a blast yesterday. He's had a blast the whole weekend. Yeah. But I'm just like last night, I sat down in my robe, pretty much naked. I just had my boxer shorts on and my robe. And I had a glass of gin mixed with pineapple. And I sat in the summer house with my slippers and I didn't even have the TV. I went to put the TV on.
God for that. This is going down the kitchen route again.
I went to put the TV on but I was just like, you know what?
Let's just chill. Yeah. Everything was just hanging, breeze.
Yeah,
swinging, hanging. It's just,
like
parts of your body
accomplished weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of
things happening.
Moving parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I was happy with that.
But you know what I like about that Western video? It doesn't say his age. So we can use that again next year.
Definitely.
And the year after that. And the year till he's like 16.
Till he clocks pops. You've been doing that for about 10 years now.
Yeah, all right, let me get a new one. I can run for another 10 years.
I know Western now, pops. I can call them. You know the ones that you're taking a piss. You know the way it is. Stop trying to bump me. You know what I mean?
Man. So shout out to everyone who was suffering like me last weekend with a lack of carnival.
Yeah, man.
Yes, it. Let's see. Fingers crossed. 2022. Yeah. I see some people have been on the narrative of, they've been having these football-related events. They've been having this and the third. But I'm like, yeah. But the thing is, these are being done in football stadiums.
Yes.
Football matches are in stadiums.
Yeah.
You can control it. Mm-hmm. If you need to tell everyone, I don't want to scare everybody, but we think there's a leak in the back. Can everyone please leave the stadium at the fire exits? You can do that there.
Yeah.
Festivals, they're in controllable.
Yeah.
But Notting Hill Carnival, let's not pretend like Notting Hill Carnival is something controlled.
No.
It's just a bag of people going to that part of town.
And yerping.
Sorry for the residents, but we take over your place for 40 hours, make a bag of noise, and cool. It's
Remember how much gallers you used to... I don't know if you do it now. How much birds did you actually chirp at carnival? Like, could you count, or was you? What type of? In fact, let me ask you a question. Was you more spontaneous Donny, like see a ting, or was you one of them dons that would see a ting and go, "We telling me what's going on? Have you met me before? Cause see me, yeah." Or was you that was A, B, C. Was you a Donny that just went up to you saw a bum? Because now you can't really do that. That's sexual harassment. And that's consent. You got to get consent. But was it them Donnies that went up to Are you one of them Donnies?
And then there's D, option D.
Yeah, is there a D?
Which is you have to focus on, all right, she's giving me one of the best wines I've had all day. Please, Lord Jesus, don't let the devil take over the bottom half of my body. Please, not now. Not now. Not now.
What do you mean?
Not now.
What do you mean? The erection?
The erection section.
Erection.
Bro,
that's the inevitable.
Yeah, but it's a catch-22 because it's like
I hate that there's a woman in the room as well because it's just how we sound.
Yeah. But we're being very respectful.
Yeah, we'll just pretend.
Yeah.
This is me and you. No one's listening.
It's just us two talking,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a catch-22 because she's whining in a way on you.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to feel your soul in that part of your body. She wants to know the temperature check is, okay, this thing's active.
Yeah.
I like how this thing feels.
The engine works.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's one of those new cars, you don't even put the key, you just press the button, and it just comes up, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're like, but I don't want you to think like, man, you just easily...
Yeah, you're just fully greasy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not like that. But at the same time, I want you to know I appreciate the lengths of which you're going to get the length. What's up, bro? Let's go, man. We're here to pod, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Bro. Oh, yeah, can I point this out? Don't forget what you're going to say. You sound like a kettle that's boiling water.
I went to talk, yeah, and all I heard, the last word you said was length, and I was like, yo, this Donny is out of control. No, what I was gonna say is I feel like you just knew the chemistry was off or on in that situation where she might have a look, a glance, and go, okay, cool. I've been kind of waiting for this Donny to whine me, or she hasn't looked and just felt the vibe, and this feels,
I would
good.
I'm
gonna run with it
as a carnival connoisseur. I do have a PhD in this field. I would suggest that don't just jump on just because some girls dance provocatively, but they just want to have a good time.
Yeah,
they want to free up.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about work this weekend. I'm with my girls. I left my pride in the car. Now I'm here. I want to dance how I want to dance.
I like how women when you speak to them about carnival and whining, how they're just none of them know what that is.
Yeah, or even you see them on the weekend up against a tree,
skinning out.
Yeah,
like a mad girl. Yeah, right? I know.
But it's good to go and just read the room. You should read the room in every circumstance. It's good to read the room and just look at her and just be like, and then she looks like she's a little grin and all that.
Yeah. Have you seen one of your friends, brothers, ex-chick in carnival and wine them because you kind of liked them before and you thought...
Have I done it all day?
Yeah. Have you done it?
Wine them my brethren's ex?
Yeah.
I've probably put my arm around them and we've probably chipped side by side, respectfully.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
Of course not.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
I knew that's where it was going.
Because at the time, when he met her, I was on her and he got through first. And then about a year or two later, they had finished and she was at carnival and I took my opportunity.
I respect that.
Yeah. And I didn't even take I was just like, she knew who I was.
Because she activated the...
but it was like a passing, oh, hi.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, hold on, this is my...
I used to pine for you.
Yeah. If Donny sees this now, it's a bit peak, but I got away with it.
Yeah. No, but how long do you think time should pass before you can engage in such activities and not feel guilty?
In dancing with a...
Yeah, because a dance is not a relationship. We know that.
Right.
But how long... So your Donny was with... Let's call her...
Angie.
Okay,
yeah.
Angie.
Yeah.
Him and Angie were going out for 3 years. They were a thing. Mm-hmm. And then what's the time scale between them breaking up
and you
to you seeing at carnival to you then flexing your
muscles,
your hip flex,
your muscle
on her?
I feel like there is, in what you've said to me, there's already been time elapsed. Already, is that the right word to use? Elapsed,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So the time that they've broken up unless carnival's the next day, they broke up, carnival's the next day. Yeah. Hopefully, 6 months is gone, 4 months is gone, and then carnival happens, and then I feel like that's long enough. Still, a week or two is a bit. A month is a bit.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like if you can get away with it, who cares?
And that's the message of the day. If you get away with it, who cares? Lord of mercy. Jesus Christ. Yo. Yeah, so just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fast Food Podcast. It's your boy Drizzy Freckles here with
such positivity
in the air with my co-host and a long-time friend, Morgan Heights. Shout out to the third part of the Holy Trinity, Trimmer, who's not with us at the moment. But yeah, this is just a happy meal version of the Fast Food Podcast. You know what I mean? We just wanted to give you guys some extra content.
Absolutely.
Because we can.
All right, so let's go and move forward
to the real elephant in the room.
Yeah, see what we're doing here. And
the Fast Food Podcast.
Bite-size edition. Myself, Saka Freckles, this is Morgan Heights.
Yep.
We're in the building right now, and we are chopping it up on a quick one-away ting.
One-away
ting. Donda.
Don't run away from me, baby.
What tune is that?
Run away from me, baby.
I missed
Who
that.
got you? Oh,
Listen, come on.
That's probably one of the best hip hop albums ever made.
Come on.
I'm just saying that right now.
Come on. So let's talk about it.
At Kanye and tell him. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about it. So again, this is crazy. I'm doing a shift at work.
Okay.
I'm speaking to you.
Yeah.
We're chopping it up,
We
talking about things and this and that.
Yeah.
And the third.
Mm-hmm.
And then you mentioned that Donda has been released.
Yeah.
First of all, you said Tidal.
Yeah.
And then you checked on Spotify and it was there.
Yeah.
Then I said,
abruptly,
why the fuck am I talking to you, G?
There's a lot of bass in your voice.
Get off my phone.
More bass.
I gotta listen to this shit.
Respectfully.
But then you said, keep the same energy. Why you?
Yeah, because the people that have listened to our show have known that I've been very let me see I've been very reluctant to kick Kanye while he's down. Right. And he's been down quite a lot for a long period of time.
Really?
I think so.
In
he's
what
been
way?
down more than he's been up.
In financially?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever going to be down financially.
Cool. I'm glad we're on the same page.
We're on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
Although he said he had a little debt, but that got cleared and the Billy Boy and cool. All right. But just because of some of the antics.
Yeah.
Which, right or wrong, for the way he's doing it, I just always felt that Kanye has a very, very, he's a Gemini, he's like me, but I have a better way of communicating things than him.
Clearly.
That's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving my flowers, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
But I just think Kanye has a very, very hard time to articulate the way in which he wants to say what's in his heart.
But don't let me. I'm not gonna get angry.
Wait.
Okay.
So the people that have listened to the show have Wusa, right? People that listen to the show have can definitely stand up in the court of law and say Drizzy hasn't kicked Kanye down. Yeah. On the flip side of that, though, my esteemed colleague here, Mr. Heights, has been very. Let me reenact some of Heights' responses when I bring up the word Kanye and West in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I can't fucking stand him.
Yeah.
He pisses me off. He's annoying. He's sold out. He's this. He's that.
Yeah.
However, let's bring it back to I think it was the 26th of August, 2021.
I remember the date and that.
On the phone to Mr. Heights. I told him about Mr. West, and as he said previously, he just told me to get off his phone.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really appreciate. Being commanded to get off the phone. I'd have preferred you said like, yo, Driz, let me holler back at you, bro. I'm gonna go check this.
Do you know what it is though? Is because when me and you speak on the phone, it's never...
There's no filter.
It's not a 2-minute conversation ever. It has to be 10, 15 minutes top. It's like we just go into a little... So it was like... Yeah. Someone's got to make a stance here. You know what I mean?
So Long John Heights was like,
let me see what's going on.
Right.
So, all right, let's go back to the conversations that we've had on the podcast with regards to when that name Kanye West comes up.
Yeah.
Let's just deal with that first of all. A lot of the time, in the last maybe 2-3 years, Kanye West's name's been come up has come up in media, social media, in the press, and it hasn't been great in terms of as you said, the gimmicks and the antics, and with regards to him going to see Donald Trump. That really pissed me off.
Yeah, he was not hanging Trump a lot.
Donnie doing the photo thing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but he's the president, so I'll allow you. Yeah. But then him in the Oval Office, chilling with him, with the hat on.
Skinning teeth.
Cracking. I was like, okay, if this later on comes out as a big business deal where he's connected with Donald Trump for a reason that's positive, maybe reform or some sort of cultural benefit to it, which I don't know yet if that has. Maybe that hasn't come to fruition. But up till now, I don't see the reason why he even did that. Okay. But anyway, he did that and I was vexed. Okay. Because I'm invested in the artist Kanye West for a long time.
He's earned that.
He's earned that. Yeah. And I understand he's been through a multitude of...
His mum passing away.
Hence why this album's called Donda.
Him and
Kim's divorce.
You know, him and Hov like not being on speaking terms for a while because of this, that, and the third.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, a couple things.
So I, in one part of me has given him grace. The other part of me is not with the fuck shit. And the fuck shit is just because that's the part of person who I am. For example, if you were on that fuck shit, I would be the Donnie that would come to you and say, Drizzy, that ain't good.
Right.
Maybe you should, or ask questions, or do you need help, or...
That's the important one.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Do you need me to assist you to getting out these points that you're trying to make that are coming out? You know, for an example, let me just pluck one out of the sky. Slavery was a choice. We was talking about they were slaves for 400 and
for fuck's
years or whatever.
sake.
Sounds like a choice to me. Like, all of you?
But you see the thing about it, when he said that, I go deeper. I go down the road of you're supposed to be, you're the person that did Jesus Walks. You're the person who now is claiming to be almighty, all righteous, all inspiring, and you go on TMZ and you say some bullshit like that, right? So again, do you need help, Kanye? Cool.
And as a man, it's okay to say yes.
Yeah.
I do need help.
Yeah.
I know I'm the almighty yay.
Yeah.
Jesus, Kanye to the Louis Vuitton Don.
Yeah.
But I do need help.
Absolutely.
I do.
So it's been with regards to the podcast and his name being mentioned, it's just more of my frustration, I guess.
Yeah, no, and I respect that.
It's me more frustrated because it's almost like, fuck this, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you're better than this.
Yeah, what
from what
doing?
you've shown us, and we don't know you personally.
Who's around you?
But
is there no one telling you this is long? Like, and I know obviously Kanye West comes across to me like somebody who really does what he wants to do,
regardless.
He doesn't seem like but at the same time, who's in your corner? Like, and obviously clearly his wife has divorced him for unknown reasons to me and you because we're not part of the relationship. Yeah. But it's clearly she's had enough of something.
Yeah.
So whether it's because if we're going to go down the road of mental health, I have family members with mental health. So I know what that feels like on all the mechanicals of that. All of it. The hospitals, the days and nights without sleep, the phone calls, the up and down the motorway, the frustrations. You see what I'm saying?
Like someone could be like this 5 minutes and next minute the worst person to be around.
Right.
Like
so I can understand that part of it. My thing is sometimes artists do too much.
They do too much.
And yes, I get this new age of artists always wanting to be quite accessible in the social media era where they always got to be tweeting, they've always got to be seen. But sometimes I like the Hoves of this world. I like the Nas's of this world.
The
Kendricks who are just like, listen, you'll see me when it's time. When it's game time, I'll turn up. When
Yeah.
it's time to do that free throw, you'll see me. You see what I'm
Other
saying?
than that, I'm chilling.
I'm out. So that's it. But with regards to Kanye's music, I mentioned it again. The last real project that I even fucked with was Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
The stuff that's come after that, it's been, and you know, like if it's Ye, we know Ye. We've already experienced a good album from Ye, and he's got, what do we say, 5 in the bag?
He's probably
5
got like
classics.
4.5.
If you say 808 and Heartbreaks is
was ahead of its time.
right.
So while it got a lot of backlash then,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny how now, over the past few years, people started to appreciate
Yes.
808s and Heartbreaks
Yes.
even more. Like me, I was like, huh. But then I like, dum, 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 dum,
Yes.
dum, dum, dum,
Wicked.
dum.
Wicked.
I'm not loving you,
and
whatever
it was
is.
different at the time. Right.
And then you had Paranoid, which
Yes.
for me is one of the most underrated
Tune.
Kanye songs.
Tune.
Like, you worry about
Tune.
the wrong thing.
Tune.
That's a tune.
Yeah.
So that was ahead of its time. But Kanye had a run from College Dropout,
Yeah.
Late Registration, Graduation, and then My Dark Twisted Fantasy. For me, that's 4
Bangers.
classic albums right there.
Easy.
Easy.
And at that time, yes, he was controversial to a degree.
Yeah,
the Taylor
yeah.
Swift stuff
Yeah.
and the president don't care about black people.
Well, I don't think that's controversial. I think that was Ye just telling it like it is.
I mean, that's controversial
For them, those guys, the
the whites.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah. So you're gonna offend our president and tell him the truth? What he's saying is
It's true. Yeah.
But it's like,
But he was so scorching hot.
yeah. Who's standing next to him that day as well?
Mike Myers.
Yeah. Mike Myers must have been like.
My man's like, yo, can someone give my Austin Powers outfit, please, so I can just start this over? Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Because he must have been like raw.
Yeah.
But for us, it was like, yes, go on, Kanye. You're speaking out. You're speaking up, and I get that, and I like that side of him. But that motherfucker's been tripping for a good couple of years, blood. And so you could do this. I can do one of two things: forgive the motherfucker, or base this on his mental illness and go, okay, maybe this is something that we're gonna have to expect from now on going forward with this artist. So where I stand is, where I've gone, Drizzy, I gotta go, because I've been anticipating an album from, we've been anticipating an album from
Yeah, and this
Kanye
has had like
West.
3 or 4 different date changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's been doing a lot of promo, and he's made a lot of money off it. I heard he's done
12 milli before the album dropped.
and his marketing strategies are amazing, and like what he's been doing. I mean, they've been amazing to me because it's been like the anticipation of the album coming out and not hearing it, but then everyone else is going to arenas and stuff and hearing it. Yeah. But on the flip side of it is, I just want to hear it, which is why I was like, I gotta go because I want to just check this out.
Yeah.
One, sometimes you know, if you notice ever so often, there's like a music void, and you're just like, shit, I need something new right now, and you just start digging in the crates. You just go on Spotify and just do a. So it was timely for me.
Right. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So let's talk about it.
Let's get into it.
It's out.
27 tracks.
27 records. How do you feel about it?
I feel that we just keep it. We're just keeping it funky, yeah. All right, cool. I feel the features carry this album. 27 tracks is way too. You know me, bro.
Yeah.
I need give me a 13, 14 track album. I'm good to go. Like 10 to 14 tracks. You're gonna keep me locked in.
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm locked in.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna stray away, pick up my phone.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Hour and 48 minutes.
That's too long, bro. There's some movies that ain't even that long, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's even getting
That's
ahead
almost
for
2 hours.
Even getting ahead for an hour and 48 minutes is a long time.
sorry, run that again.
If even getting ahead for an hour and 48 minutes is quite a long time. What could you?
I just
you
want
alright
to apologize to the queen in the room.
We remember.
That's all.
Cat is not here.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Cat's not here, bro.
Clearly. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. That's a long time.
All right, because
You'd probably go flaccid.
I've had encounters where a woman has said that is all she wants to do, and she could do.
Well, that's selfish. That's selfish. Did we have a discussion about this prior? You just gonna draw that on me now?
Yeah, no, hour and 48 minutes is a long time.
And selfish. Because I wanted to. What? Nah, come on, man. Nah, you got to give me the heads up and let me think. No, listen, we can't make decisions like this. These are crucial decisions in the middle of, this is all I want to do, while you're looking up at me with your big bright eyes, and you've got
hour and 48 minutes.
A part of me locked in already. You're looking at me like, I just want to do this. It's like, what?
Because after a certain period of time for me, I want to beat.
Bro.
Yeah. Hour and 48 minutes is actually, hour and 40 minutes is torture. That's torture.
Fam.
After a while, you're like...
Bro, that's like being in jail in your cell. Your partner comes in and she gets a little bly to go and see you. And she's like, get it out. And you're like, oh, shit. My name ain't Thor, but I'm going to hit you with that Mjolnir tonight. And then she makes you pull it out. She's giving you the oral sex.
Right.
And then you're like, the lightning hasn't even struck yet.
Yeah.
I can't wait
for
you to touch your toes and feel the Mjolnir.
Hallelujah.
I'm hitting you like when Thor...
Hallelujah.
I'm hitting you like when Thor arrived in Wakanda in Infinity War. You know that epic scene where everyone was just like, oh my gosh, he's here. That's what I'm doing. And then for you to say, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. That's the same thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's torture.
Yeah, that's torture.
But anyway, back to Donda. Yeah. I don't know how we got there, but...
hour and 48 minutes.
The hour 48 minutes, yeah. So it's too long.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah. I think, give me 10 to 14 tracks.
100%.
I don't mind if you brought out a deluxe version
Yeah.
and then you add the extra 13 tracks
right.
or whatever. That's cool. I feel the features carry the album. In the album, there is moments where you're like... There he is. Mm-hmm. There is Kanye.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Lord. Mm-hmm. The track with J Electronica, but then he's got a part 2 and he's put the Lox on it.
Yeah. Which is why he flew them out after the verses.
So what? You didn't know prior to the verses that LOX are one of the greatest collection of MCs ever. What you sitting there watching was, oh shit, these guys are dope. Who are these guys?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, there's Kanye in there. There's storyteller Kanye on that Jesus Lord track where he's breaking down a family where the daughter in the family got pregnant underage. I think that the young brother in the family got shot. So the older brother is mad tight and vexed. He goes and gets a gun because he's just running off of fumes and emotion. He wants to pop someone. He sees the killer and he goes, I'm gonna send you to see Christ. And then the guy's response is, go ahead. I've done seen everything but Christ.
Right.
And you're like, dang,
Yeah.
It's a Hove bar. Yeah. I've seen everything but Christ, but it's still like in the narrative that Ye's painting. It's like, there's Ye. This is Kanye West. A lot of features like the track we played, Off the Grid.
That's my favorite record.
With Fabio on there, and there's someone else on there. I can't remember who it is, but Fabio's spitting on that. Like Fabio's spitting on that. It's probably the best I've heard Fabio spit. Even though Fabio's got hits like what's that tune Fabio's got, man? I'm
not really familiar with him.
You know the tunes he's got though. What's the tune he's got, man? He's got a tune called Wetty, but there's another tune he had.
He's got a tune called Wetty.
Wetty, yeah. Another tune he had which really popped him off, which was like on that drill kind of vibe. Like him and Pop Smoke was kind of doing their thing. But anyway.
Playboy Carti is the other artist on that record.
Alright, cool, whatever. Playboy Carti's in there is cool, but Fabio's verse in there is sick.
Yeah, it is.
Jay's verse, which is on the first track, the official track of the album, definitely makes you think like, I kind of want to watch the Throne Part 2 now.
Yeah.
I kind of want it now. And Jay's definitely pulling out the olive branch, it feels like, on the track to say, look, Donda, I'm with your baby boy. I told him take off the red cap, we're going home. You know who we are. I'm Hove, he's Yeezus.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, wait.
Okay, you gonna run it?
Because you just did that and then...
Okay, I mean, it's what I do.
Right.
Player?
God in my cell. That's my celly.
Yeah.
Made
Selfie.
Made in the image of God. That's a selfie. Pray 5 times a day. So many felonies. Who's going to post my bail? Lord, help me. Hold up. Donda. I'm with your baby when I touch back on... Touchback Road is our thing. Hold up. Donda. I'm with your baby when I touch back road. See, Hove is one of those guys, tapped in. Told him, stop all that red cap. We're going home, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel.
Right. And you're entitled to feel that way.
Because that's how I feel.
Yes. But Hove's done it that way. Yours was a bit more
Is red cap
aggressive.
Is red cap
Not
more
the
than-
rum. Not the rum.
No, red cap.
Okay.
When you say you're capping.
Yeah.
Is he dropping subs right now, or is he dropping like little
I think he's
double
covering
entendres?
both. Yeah, it's a double entendre because he's talking about capping in general, but the red cap of let's make America great again.
Smashed it.
Now we're going home because America's not home. That's just where we're making our P.
This Hove.
Wakanda's home. The motherland's home.
This Hove
Okay.
is
And we resume. Go ahead.
not me. With all those sins,
Casting stones.
that might be the return of the throne. Hova and Jesus, like Moses and Jesus. You are not in control of my thesis. You already know what I think about these pieces. Before you ask, he already told you who he thinks he is. Who Hov thinks he is.
No, I think it's like, yay. Because if you think about the thesis and say, I'm assuming he's talking about Jesus. He's bringing it back to Jesus, right? Don't try
to jail my thoughts and think presets. Don't try to jail my thoughts and think presets. I can't be controlled with programs and presets. Reset. On my cell, in the cell tonight, don't have to see you to touch you. This is my braille like. Look, this is what braille looks like. It's on site. Oh, that's fucking deep. Hold on. Yeah. This is what my braille looks like. It's on. Fuck it out. If they take me to jail, call my girl,
Beyonce.
tell her send my mail. We know what hell look like.
Bruv, hold
Still
on.
it's hell of life. Yikes.
Hold on, let's not play that down. Man just said, if I go to jail tonight, call my girl to bring my mail. Call my girl. Motherfucker, your girl's Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like, don't play that like she's just any plain Jane. It's Beyonce, bro. Don't
Sorry,
do that.
guys, my reading is atrocious, but when you're reading rap lyrics, it's horrible.
All right, you know what you should do? You should line up that verse to play.
Intermission.
Right, okay. So yeah, the features carry the album for me. There are parts where Kanye is Kanyeing,
Yes.
which I want.
You want my opinion?
At 27 tracks, I think I'm gonna delete probably like 14. There's fillers.
That's a lot.
There's fillers on there.
14 is a lot of records.
Yeah, there's fillers on there. Jesus Lord is the.
Jesus is Lord.
Are you gonna go back to the same song?
Sorry.
Yeah. I feel like Chance should have been on there. I don't know why. I feel like Chance the rapper should have, considering
Because he's
what he done
that's
on
his boy.
The Life of Pablo.
That's his boy.
With that opening track.
Yeah.
Where he just so yeah, out of 10, I would give this album. Let me take away my previous Kanye attachment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this album a 6 out of 10.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to know how I feel about it?
I mean, this is why we came to the studio today.
I mean, before we started recording, I said I've only got to halfway.
Right, but then I showed you
What you
4
said,
tracks
yeah.
are basically part 2s of
Right.
tracks you've heard already. So just
And based on what you've told me about Dashing Away, 14 of them,
Yeah.
I'm pretty there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty there. Based on that, it's a good album.
yeah.
It's got to, I feel like some of it's got to grow on me.
Okay.
There has been records that instantly impacted me. I'll tell you which ones they are.
Right.
Obviously, the whole record at the intro.
What about Hurricane? Did you like Hurricane?
Hurricane
With
was
The Weeknd and...
Hurricane is that's as soon as the vocals came in with Weekend, that was
Little,
cold.
is it Little Dirk or Little Baby? Someone's on there. Baby's snapping on there, definitely.
Hurricane, Praise God,
Fire.
Okay.
You like that one, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's one that needs to grow on me still.
Yeah, Believe What I Say.
Yeah, did Lauryn Hill and Uncle Buju's on there.
Do you think that's a single? Do you think that's? It sounds to me like that
Could be a single.
That sounds more
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this out as a
It's
chart.
not too. There's nothing he's saying in that makes you go. That's
Yeah.
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 Plus the sample, everyone knows that thing.
Absolutely.
And Uncle Buju's.
What do you think of 24?
I don't. Yeah. Another
What's the
one
record that's
got
for about 8 minutes long?
Jesus Lord.
Right,
With
so-
J Electronic on.
Jesus is Lord.
The beats just.
So when I went into the shower, it was playing. When I came out the shower, I said, "Hold on, has the missus reloaded the record, or as this, or the tune was just."
Yeah.
But for some reason, the melody got me a little bit.
banging,
It kind of was the melodic, and that's what I do like about Kanye's creative genius
When he's in his
side.
bag.
He can catch you. I feel like he's very experimental, which is, but I don't think he always gets it right.
Yeah.
I don't think since Life of Pablo he's got his experiments right.
Sometimes I think he goes too much.
Yes.
Like the finished product's there. He
Yeah.
might tweak that. He
Yeah.
might tweak that. And the next thing you know, the finished product, he's now taking it back to point 1.
Yeah.
And he's building it again. It's like, you're doing too much.
And he's moving away from, I don't know if it's purposely, he's moving away from records. Now, when I say he's moving away from records, he's moving away from the generic verse, hook verse, and it's kind of like music in the middle of it, then vocals, and then a space.
Some screaming.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, cool, with this okay, and then it's like, okay, all right. So some of it I feel is really good. A lot of it, which I haven't heard, I can't comment on.
Yeah.
Based on what I have listened to, I give it a 5.
Okay, out of 10.
But that could change in the next week or so.
And same for me.
That could change.
There's some songs you like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
but it might grow on me.
Yeah.
There's the song with the Griselda boys, which is fire.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. There's a lot of God-related titled tracks.
There's no swearing on the whole album.
There is, but they've edited it.
Really?
Right, so Jesus Lord,
Jesus is Lord.
correct indeed. The part 2 has got the Lox on it.
Right, and the Lox don't.
But Styles, so it seems like Sheik and Jada got the memo.
Right.
I'd prefer no profanity, please.
Right.
Okay, cool. But Sheik now was probably still just high off the whole verses. He went in there. And there's one part of his verse where every other bar is N.
Really?
And then you can hear edited.
Right,
You can know when something's edited.
Right, of course.
But I respect that because at the end of the day, you wanted me for the verse. You know what I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you,
Yeah.
the verse, and then you can then edit it. But
How do you feel about that? Because one of the reasons why I listen to hip hop is because of the fuckery.
yeah, of course. Yeah. That free expression and just, of course.
Yeah.
Unfiltered.
Like, one
yeah.
of Hove's best lines has profanity in it.
Which one are we talking about? So name me the song and then I might know the bar. What's the song called?
What's the line in it?
You're doing a JoJo. Which song throws you off in the club? Right now.
It's there's Hove lines where he's blacked out. It's like it's ending the punch and he said some greasy shit in between it.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
And again, even with other artists, I like in hip hop, I like that part of the energy.
Yeah.
You get me? Not everything, but obviously when I've got my son, I kind of tend to move away from that when I'm playing music. But
Respectfully.
when I'm with my shit.
Yeah.
So when I'm listening to Ye, because he's so godly and because he's so over there now, I feel like he loses a little bit of that old EA go, I do this, I got this, I'm moving this way. You know what I mean? Like he's lost a little bit of that pizzazz to me.
Okay, yeah.
That pizzazz. Because even Hove Hove obviously knows what he's doing.
He's more refined now.
But Hove still...
Sometimes you need a fuck in there.
Yeah,
just to drive home the point.
Sometimes people need to get fucked.
To drive home the point.
To drive home your wood. You can't, like, sometimes if you're having sex, right, and you're doing these little whiny things, it's okay, all right, but where's the pizzazz? Where's the... Did you
like Kanye? Did you like that love?
Oh,
did you like that loving I just gave you?
Yes.
What we want to hear is, did you like?
Yeah.
I gave you.
You know when you beat, right, and you do this, and then they look at you and go,
"Easy, Tiger."
The Fast Food Podcast. Holy moly,
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
The finest avocado.
So it's like that pizzazz.
Yeah.
The pizzazz is lost in Kanye's music.
Can you sit down, please? You on your knees is mad distracting.
Yeah, is it not good?
You got to
I got it. Yeah, cool.
Right, sit down, please. Yeah,
hour
cool.
48 minutes.
Yes, on your knees. Bruv. Yes, no, I agree with what you say.
You get my point?
Yeah, we got there, but I understand your point.
Yeah. He's just that.
Yeah.
He's just lost that energy, man. And I get he's on this God thing, and I respect it. It's not nothing wrong with it.
You can. Maybe
Bro, it's
not.
Will Smith, bro. It's Will Smith.
No, but Will Smith. Yeah, but Will Smith. But to be fair to Will Smith,
clean, man.
But he in Bad Boys.
Yes,
that's
okay.
Cousin Will.
Yeah. But musically,
but he's never been like that. So
but
it's not like
and that shit's trash. Summertime.
Okay.
Would you like cruising? Did you really cruising?
Cruising.
Wild West.
No, a little. I'll bop a little bit.
Men in Black.
A little bit to that. Yep. Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami, man. No.
I get a little. Excuse me. I get a little salsa in my hips. Wine when I hear a little.
Summertime.
Is that it for you? Yeah. But there's no profanity in that. Cruising.
Yeah, but I feel the feel of the record is calm. The feel of it, you can have records where there's no profanity in it, but the next record better have.
But he could have been like Summertime, cruising, chilling with the boys, go around the corner, meet Angie.
I'm not impressed.
Beat her in the garden. Fucking
yes.
in the garden.
Yes.
Summertime.
Yes. And then you edit it. You have your because everybody can edit. It's a label, isn't it? You just have your clean version. You have your rough version.
Yeah.
You get me? You got
No, it was all right as it is. Summertime is probably as perfect of a record
Summertime's
you could get.
Perfect record.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of records like that.
Yeah,
Though there is a few, but hip hop wise, that's a perfect record.
Yeah.
Like Juicy is a perfect record.
Yeah, it is. But then that's big. But big. Right. Okay. So let's wrap this thing up. Donda. I'm gonna give it some more listens. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm going to listen to it on the motorway up to my mum. So I'm going to check my mum. So I'm going to check it out some more. Yeah. Recommendation, go for it. I mean, if you haven't heard it already, go and check it out. Yeah. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, we're not sitting there like, yo, this all is forgiven with Kanye because he's giving us new music. We're not saying that. But like, if you just want something new to listen to, Word on the Streets is, because we keep our ears to the streets. There was a Chris Brown and Soulja Boy verses on there that he removed. Then there's the other...
Was there?
Apparently. And Chris Brown is on his IG like, yo, this guy's a hoe. This guy's a hoe. And then Soulja Boy's telling Kim, call him. Motherfucker for what?
Oh, wait, yeah. You know in the last episode you said... last episode you said fucking Soulja Boy owns Atari.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
So he was capping.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But we expect that from him.
No. But I kind of hinted that when you mentioned it to me. I was like, really?
Yeah, but I think I kind of was like, I don't know. Yeah.
So but the latest is Atari came out and said, no, you don't.
Okay, cool.
We
And
still own it.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's
For a company to come out and say, you're lying.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Do you know what I mean?
It's horrible.
Even though Soulja was the first rapper to rap, but
Yeah.
But now he's asking Kim to call him. That's not gonna happen. Kim will call me before she calls you Soulja. No disrespect. And there's a mad suspect picture of Soulja. I don't know if you've seen it, where he's on stage and he's got his brethren behind him, very
Seductively.
That's the
A
right
carnival.
word. And he's like whispering something in his ear. Soulja was looking like.
Oh, this is crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're not saying all was forgiven just because Kanye's giving us some new music and all that, but it's just nice that we are living in the summer of hip hop, 2021, and it's good that Kanye's giving us some new music.
Yeah.
And
Less antics, Kanye. Less gimmicks. Give me the music.
Yep.
And relax.
relax.
If you got to get your relationship back intact, do that. Shut the fuck up about it. Yeah. And the meds, whether you choose to use it or not, cool. But just I feel like you should just listen to. Do you know what? Right.
Go on.
Quickly before we move on, I feel like him losing his mum is definitely a reason why now, even it's just come to my head that she would probably be the person of the voice.
But that would be
reason.
center.
She'd
She would
probably
have
be the
brought him
voice of
back
reason.
in like, son,
100%.
all right, everything, give me your phone,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Delete this,
Yeah,
delete
yeah.
that,
Cut
change
that
password
out.
on this,
Cut-
and this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything's got to go through me.
Son.
Yeah, I just need you to detox.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to detox from the world.
You got to relax.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, one last thing. How funny is it that I saw there was a track called Moon on there? And I was like, I bet you Kid Cudi's on that track.
You just knew.
I just
And he was on it.
I was like, I bet you Kid Cudi's on that track.
he's
It's
on
called
it.
Moon. And he's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then there's Marilyn Manson on the album as well, which is a bit like Kanye. Man, why?
I don't know. Yeah, check it out. Okay, cool. As we move, this is a record off Donda's album, Kanye West featuring Jay-Z, Jail. Check it out. Fast Food Podcast. Fast Food Podcast. Morgan Heights, Drizzy, Sakafet, Freckles.
Yes, Queen Cat in the building.
We're in the building. Queen Cat in the building. This is just an episode that we thought we would just link up and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, chop it up on a real thing. Shout out to my Fast Food Podcast foodies. We love you. Shout out to Big Papa H. Shout out to all the people that comment and give us plenty of feedback on the show. We appreciate it so much. And we're going to keep this thing going and we're going to continue to create. And Trimmer, who's got the keys to the bimmer, we miss you. We see you soon.
Big up, brother.
Talk
Don't
to me.
forget. Ladies and gentlemen, we say this all the time, but we normally say it at the beginning or the end of the show. But I thought, because we've got your ears. If you listen to the show via Apple, unlike Spotify, on Apple you can leave reviews of the show.
Yes.
Whether it's good or bad, because we like to keep it very funky here.
Yes.
So keep it real. But please rate, and if you don't mind, take 30 seconds of your time.
Too real. Like, just
No, keep it real. I
Keep
think I'm confident in our product that we're not going to get any bad
say something nice.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hit the review, and then if you don't mind giving us 30 seconds of your time, just rate it and then write a little review. We appreciate that because we don't know who's listening and who's watching. And if they're seeing that people are rating our show and they're saying good things about it, etc., we never know what we're not saying we're going to go bougie on you, but we might get a little situation that allows our platform to grow and reach a wider demographic.
Yes.
And we want to take you guys along with us on the ride. Okay? That's the plan. All right? We like entertaining you guys, but we definitely have a game plan and we have an end game. Shout out to Thanos. And we're trying to get to that, and we'd appreciate your help getting us coming along the journey.
Absolutely.
To that point.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, King. Where we going?
So basically, it's elephant in the room situation.
Again, there's been a few today.
Leading up to the Kanye West Donda album dropping, obviously, the Lover Boy
Certified Lover Boy
has been recently dropping a couple little promos.
Yeah.
He's been on, I think he went on the sports channel
Yes, man.
and said,
Patting it up, took over the thing. Yeah, that's smart marketing. I respected that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine watching transfer deadline day and then
Drake's on there.
Drake, or who's our version of Drake?
Drake?
Drake. Let's say a Skepta or a Kano or a Gets.
Yes.
Or a Stormzy.
Yeah.
Just have a promo that just randomly comes in and out while they're hosting their show on
sick.
Sky Sports. And it's like, yo, my album's coming out
Yeah.
this day. They don't even tell you to say it. They just have like a sign that says this day. And you'd be like, yo, what's wrong with my TV?
So what are we saying, September the 3rd?
September the 3rd. So it may have actually come out already.
Yes.
It may have actually come out already.
I'm going to check my phone.
We're going to have to check the phones.
I'm going to check my phone.
But we won't do that now because we're professionals.
Yeah.
And we're doing the
I
show.
slightly want to do that now. But
Yeah, but we're not going to do that, respectfully. So it is officially the summer of hip-hop, man.
Yeah.
2021 has been the summer of hip-hop.
So are we? All right. Let's just talk about the rivalry between Kanye West and Drake.
Yeah.
It's a real one.
Someone doesn't like someone. I don't know who it is.
I feel like Kanye doesn't like Drake
And why does he not like Drake?
because it seems too like okay.
You're Kanye, I'm going to be Drake. Not because I'm light-skinned, but just for case of this argument. You're going to be Kanye, and you're going to say why you don't
Why
like.
have to be Kanye?
Because you just have to.
In my head,
Yeah, as Kanye.
I'm a bigger artist than Drake.
Than me, okay?
I'm a bigger artist than you.
Right.
In my head, I've been around longer than you have.
Okay.
In my head, I'm the reason why you're here.
Okay.
In my head, I've got more money than you.
Okay.
In my head, my wife, that might be the problem.
Stay there, Playboy.
Yeah, did you fuck my wife, bro?
Well, I don't want to get into the technicals. First of all, if you don't read the T's and C's of anything can happen. Anything can happen. When I'm chilling in Toronto...
When a man's reply is first of all, yeah? You know?
Yeah. When I'm through my hard work and dropping nothing but hot fire, which is something you haven't done in a long time.
Yeah.
When I'm chilling in the official Canadian embassy, which is known as my house. Sometimes I get lost in my own house.
Which I decided to put the address out to the world.
And that's why, and guess what? When you did that, I just laughed. I was in the back seat of my chauffeur-driven Maybach. Roof was out. Going down these Canadian streets. I just laughed. Because there's a level of pettiness, and then there's this absolute fuckery.
Wait.
And you went to the absolute fuckery zone.
You're petty.
I know I'm petty.
Yeah. That's all I want to know. That's all I needed to know. You're petty.
I'm petty, but I do my petty differently. I might just sleep with someone's girl.
Yeah,
that's my
fucked
petty.
up, man.
But I'm CLB. I'm the certified lover boy.
Fucked up. And I feel like you are better looking, no homo.
These are the facts. The streets of
Your music.
Pre and post bid, I've always been fly. In comparison to you, no disrespect, Oliver Tondon.
Yeah.
But I've always been, out of the two of us,
Yeah.
you can see why Kim came to me first. But let's not digress.
So, we're here. We've made music together.
We have.
You've actually mixed records for me. I've mixed records for you.
Yeah. You helped me. You directed my
First video.
and
Which is
you
shit.
produced
Which is
my...
shit. If I take that back. If I could do it all again, I'd do that again.
Okay, cool. And then you also produced one of my first singles off the album called Find Your Lovin'. Remember that when I was in Jamaica running around like I was in...
Yeah. You needed that record too. You needed that record.
I wouldn't go that far. I think it was more of a look for you than it was for me. Because it's like you're helping the young gun in the scene.
Okay, fair
right?
enough, fair
And then
enough.
my video was looking like what you didn't see after the events of Belly. Yeah. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I was in Jamaica, I was running around. You know. Although it did kind of show you lot how I move because I was trying to get with someone else's girl. But that's even him there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I just feel like consistently I've carried this thing on my back. I think the problem you have with me is because I'm light skinned.
Right, this is height speaking. Kanye West has no real fight in this whole thing. In terms of, he should be actually proud of his achievements.
Yeah.
He should actually just be cool with what he's contributed to the music business, contributed to the culture, and just let Drake be Drake, because Drake is going to put his album out in a couple of days and he's going to take over everything that you've just tried to do in the last 2-3 weeks. And then he's going to piss on that, and then he's going to urinate on everything. He's going to, it's like marking your territory, you know, like dogs just lift their leg up on the tree. Kanye is the tree. I'm waiting for that album too, and obviously because of the pandemic, there's been lots of delays and a lot of releases.
My album, I'm still speaking Drake mode. My album was meant to come out in January 2021,
Right.
But things happen. I want people to be outside. Looks like people are outside.
Yeah.
We're coming up to. I think you could question why I didn't drop it in summer, deep summer, but then I didn't know what you know this clown guy was doing across the table from me.
Do you think the rivalry with album release was Drake waiting for Kanye to drop, or Kanye going, Drake's gonna drop here?
No, I think you showed your hand because you was doing all these little gimmicky events, charging people $50 for a hot dog. I don't know what kind of meat was in them thing, but $50 for a hot dog. And all that. So I was just sit back chilling, laughing.
Wait.
Getting my barber.
I don't like
my barber.
I'm not. First of all, from now going forward, I'm not Kanye. Okay. I'm not looking. It doesn't make me look good.
My barber, who just happens to be a female. Barber. She was the reason behind me getting a little heart in my hair.
Yeah.
I've got waves and I got a heart. I'm a wavy heart. I'm just out here. I just set trends. I think the problem is. The problem Kanye has with me is I set trends. Kanye was a trendsetter.
The pay shit, even with the pool shit. Even
my pool's bigger than yours. I don't care. My pool is full of international spices. You've just got Kim and kids in your pool.
Man said he circles. The circles is. What did he say in Sicko Mode? Was it Sicko Mode? Oh gosh,
he circled around. Oh, what did he say again, man?
Fucked up.
He definitely. I definitely took the piss out of Kanye. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like they were friends. Something happened internally, and now it's just been like fuck you, ever since.
You know who should have the biggest gripe with Drake, and they don't.
Who?
There's two people you could say should have a gripe with Drake and they don't. Lil Wayne.
Really?
And Jay-Z.
You think so?
Because
okay.
In regards to...
Elaborate.
Drake is arguably the hottest thing in regards to our music.
He's a hot girl. He's the hot girl. Yeah. The one in, not the one in a Daisy, not the one in a Daisy Dukes, the hot girl in the... You know, the one that, the pom-pom shorts and does the splits and that. Yeah.
But she doesn't let too many people touch her. Yeah. That one. I just remember college again, you know. Sorry. Because it brought me back to college days and knowing someone like that who tried to flex on me, and then a couple of years later they realized, oh shit, this guy was actually a good catch. And I inadvertently had to flex on her. But anyway,
we're digressing.
That's for the proper pod.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Drake comes out as a rapper. Drake wants to be a rapper.
Absolutely.
Drake has said that his favorite rappers growing up was, believe it or not, Pusha T, Clips, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z. He said, Drake has said he said it publicly. Obviously, you know who Lil Wayne is to him because that's Young Money. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z, as a rapper, is probably his favorite rapper.
Right.
His favorite artist is Kanye West. He said that verbatim.
He did.
So Jay-Z, who for many people, particularly two in this room, he's the GOAT of this thing.
Absolutely.
He could have looked at like, yo, this light-skinned young gunner is coming through and he's just wrecking shop. I don't like that because it's going to push me out of the frame of people checking. They'll be like, Jay-Z who? Jay-Z could have felt like, and you know Jay-Z can done your dance.
Yeah, of course. He can flex.
He can flex.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, was arguably
Trying
at
to
one
select-
point
trying to.
trying to be the the GOAT.
Yeah. He tried to.
He tried to, but you know. But the thing is, he could have looked at Drake like, I've signed this guy, but this guy's becoming a monster under my label. To now, Drake's bigger than Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
There's no,
there's no
maybe.
yeah. He's the
So I'm
big.
saying,
Drake's the biggest.
consistently, he's been
Pause.
putting out more fire than Lil Wayne has.
Yeah.
So, but those two guys just been like, nice, cool. Because the end goal is this culture, because rap is the genre and hip hop is the culture. Hip hop culture needs to outlast everybody. on planet Earth.
Absolutely. But I just think for artists like Jay-Z and artists of that ilk don't really need to prove anything anymore. So it's like, okay, cool. Drake's taken over the world. Cool. Like, it's, do you know what I mean? Like, before Drake, there was Hove. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like,
And before Hove, there was the LLs. And before LLs, there was like,
exactly.
your KRS
Yeah,
Ones.
your Rakims.
And before Rakims, the Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
You know, DJ Kool Herc.
there's room.
There's room for
There's
everybody.
room. So this Kanye Drake thing is definitely more of an internal, personal beef, as far as I'm concerned.
And it feels one-sided.
It does.
But then it feels like the other person has to respond, because otherwise you're going to be sitting there, people looking at you like, what, you shook over
Yeah, but
Kanye?
that's what I'm trying to say though. Like, but I feel that. But you see, with Drake is literally still got the culture on smash.
Yeah.
Where Kanye West, obviously, with all the shit that we just spoke about,
Yeah.
has kind of lost some of that,
Right.
and also his music has gone downhill.
Let's be honest. We have to be fair. Yeah.
Where Drake has continuously dropped hits after hits after hits and doesn't seem to falter in that sense. So again, he's got a wave. He's dropping a new album. I feel like he's Kanye West got to step aside.
If Kanye just embraced Drake, the guy said you're his favorite artist.
Yep.
I don't care what kind of ego you got. You should have just embraced Drake.
Yep.
And you'd probably have a lot more hits than misses these last 3-4 years
Yep.
of music that you've been putting out. Do you know what I mean? So shout out to Drake is contributing to the summer of hip hop 2021.
Okay. Before you continue,
Right, go ahead.
there's someone. There's someone else
It's lurking in the shadows.
who
Like Daredevil, Batman. Yeah.
There's someone else who is sitting there thinking, "Fuck all y'all niggas,"
Yeah, because it's yeah.
because he said that before.
Yeah.
And he pretty much, no one. When you think about it, no one
Don't say his name, but go on.
no one said anything.
No,
People argued about it.
amongst themselves.
Other rappers put themselves in the firing line
Yeah.
because they felt like he was talking about me. No one cares about you,
Yeah,
bro.
especially when your name wasn't mentioned.
Yeah, your name weren't mentioned. Don't worry about it. But someone else.
And considering this person hasn't given, I didn't realize it was this long. This person we're speaking of hasn't given us. Their last album came out 2017.
That's a while.
Fam, 2017.
I can't
In
wait.
this game,
Right.
if you drop an album 2017, you haven't dropped nothing
This
since.
conversation excites me.
This is okay. Cool. Calm down.
This-
Well,
I don't know
it's
why.
Hour 48.
Why is this part of it?
I don't know, bro. You're getting too excited.
Yeah. All right, cool. I gotta relax.
Since 2017, you know how many albums and things have come out since then?
Yeah.
A lot of artists have come and gone to drop a little hit, go. They drop the hit, makes a P, pays for the mortgage for the house that they want.
Yeah.
Cool. They
Yeah.
So we're all minding our business because that's what we're good at as black people.
Yeah.
Drinking our water, minding our business. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
I don't know who sent the bat signal out in the sky.
Ha!
I don't know who made the alien
Candy
invasion happen
Man.
in New York City.
Candy Man.
But like the Avengers, Donnie came together. I was like, all right.
Yeah. I've got things to say. And I feel like this Donny has he hasn't released something from 2017.
Yeah.
There's been a pandemic. He's sitting on heat rocks right now.
All right, disclaimer. He has dropped something since 2017. I just remembered the Black Panther soundtrack. So that kind of gives away who we're talking about. But he dropped the Black Panther soundtrack, which he curated himself.
Which was nice.
Which was fire.
Which is nice.
That's one of the best soundtracks ever for a movie.
Yeah.
And shout out to man, you know, brother Chadwick,
Yeah, man.
aka T'Challa.
R.I.P..
He transitioned couple of days ago, innit?
Oh, bro.
1 year anniversary, which is like, damn.
Oh, shit.
Already.
Fucking hell.
Already.
He died during the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
So big up to
Yeah.
the icon, the legend, the hero. Shout out to T'Challa.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chadwick Boseman.
So this Donny,
So 2018, because that's when the film dropped. He gave us that. Ooh, he gave us that. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pressing that. He gave us that. But since then,
And you're telling me not to get excited.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so
I know.
like-
Yeah.
But since then, I feel like someone triggered him to come outside earlier in the year, a certain Jermaine Cole.
Yes.
Because Jermaine Cole set off
Yeah, the run.
the run of
Yeah.
we're going to have a good 2021.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
dropped his album.
Yeah. Which I still haven't listened to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good album. It's a good album. Even the first track, I think the first track
It's replay.
gonna get you in.
All right, replay value.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Replay
yeah,
value.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Based on what
'Cause he's
you
rapping.
Okay, based off that, I'm going to check it out.
He's rapping.
But he doesn't excite me.
That's fair, and I understand that because he's very touch and go. Yeah. All right, cool. So I think Jermaine Cole set it off.
Mm-hmm.
But then all these mumblings of Mr. West is dropping his album.
Yep.
Donnie's sitting up in the Avengers Tower like, oh yeah? All right, let me see how this all plans out. Mm-hmm. And then he hears Certified Lover Boy has an official, it's officially coming out.
Yeah.
soon.
Because don't forget, all these big dogs,
Yeah, or
the
waiting
big
for-
labels
yeah.
are looking because they've had a year. Bro, first of all, the labels
Yeah.
need to re-up.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Second of all, these big artists need to get out and make some money because you got contracts.
And don't forget, Migos dropped just
That's
before,
right.
was it May?
That's right.
Just before the summer.
That's right. So these are...
They're coming out to play. So this Donnie's sitting in the Avengers Tower like, right, so Jermaine Cole's dropped, Quavo Takeoff and Offset have dropped. Then this Ye guy is
dropped.
saying he's dropping.
Yeah. Believes in God and all that.
Okay, right.
Certified Lover Boy is going to believe in
gonna
naan
be-
bread.
yeah.
Nani.
All right, cool.
Yeah, certified. I can't. Do you know what? Do you know what? At my party, there'll be an album. The album will be at my party.
This is true.
Let's go.
That's more work for me though.
It might be a vibe
That's more work for me.
because no one's playing Donda at my party.
Okay. I can't play it.
What can you play?
True.
I mean,
the track of Lauryn Hill. the
I
Lauryn
mean,
Hill
you
sample.
could play it like as a little.
Yeah, I could play the whole verse. I could play off the grind.
I feel like
off the
Kanye.
grind,
I
off
feel
the
like
grid could play.
I feel like Donda will be like as we're just everyone's coming in
Coffee
through the door.
table. Yeah. Background music.
But I feel like when Drake drops, that's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Curry
Turn
goat.
out. Yeah.
Everything's on the roadside, bunning. I don't smoke weed, but you get me. The drinks, bro. Why are you looking at me like that?
No.
The drinks will be outside, and the bubbly Drake will be. I'm
I'm a bit concerned Drake's dropping his Certified Lover Boy.
my honey. That's all he says. Is see I'm horny. That's what he says in the song. He sees I'm horny.
Bruh.
Yeah, that sounds gay. She sees him. She sees I'm horny.
No, I wasn't trying
I know,
to.
but I don't know when I'm around you.
No. I was just trying to see if
Yeah.
the Queen was like rating the default. Because I don't know if you're aware of this, when he was younger, he actually wanted to be an R&B singer.
Wow. What's this? I mean, how did you know? How did you know I didn't want that out there like that?
You said it on the pod. You said it on the pod. That's how I know. So yeah, okay. But my only concern with Drake's album, which may have already dropped already,
Yeah.
he's bringing it out. It's more or less going to be winter, right?
Yes.
Which means
Yeah.
there might be a lot of
Yeah, it might be some records for the clubs. A club for the clubs and summer's gone.
there might be a lot of announcements being made to guys like, oh babe, by the way, you know that album we've been rocking out to between the sheets. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
That's what that Certified Lover Boy might have. Whereas this summer you can dip and dive and, huh? You know what I mean? Rose,
I pulled out.
like, you know, things.
You know, actually pulling out doesn't make any difference, but we'll talk about that And
in the biology focused podcast. Yeah. So Donnie's dropped a verse on his cousin's record called Family Ties. So it's Baby Keem featuring, do you want to reveal who is speaking about? Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar said, there's a part in the song where he says, I've got new flows for you, brother, which is a warning. It doesn't affect me because I'm not trying to rap. Yeah. But for all you rappers out there, that's a warning shot.
It's a long day for you.
I've got new flows, brother.
It's going to be a long day.
I've got new flows, brother.
This is my department.
Then he said something about your top 5. He says, I'm coming to smoke all of them.
He's trying to put everyone in a spliff.
The last time he did that was that verse on Control, where he said, I'm the king of New York. And he started naming all these, I'm friends with you, but I'm still taking your head top off. I don't know what's going to happen. But this is the summer of hip-hop.
Yes.
Because we had the Verzuz, which was...
monumental. It was monumental.
That's a great word.
It was monumental, and I know everybody's done a review on the Verzuz and everybody's spoken about all the shenanigans and things that's happened in it. Mm-hmm. What I would like to talk to you about briefly is the ramifications. Mm-hmm. Where does this go from? Where do we go from here? When the Lox and Dipset clashed on stage and reminded people pretty much that this hip hop shit is real shit. Like,
and where it started.
Yeah. Let's move away from, okay, cool, Drake does his thing and he sings and all of that. But I come from the era where motherfuckers rapped, yeah? So that's, and pretty much that was on show.
Right.
Salute to Jadakiss. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I want to talk about like where this goes, and you briefly.
All right, so
go for it.
I did a pros and cons list.
Right.
For both groups.
I want to hear this.
All right, so I'm going to go, I like to start with the bad news and then go into the good.
I like the way you're doing it.
All right, so the cons.
Pause.
From the Lox's side.
Yeah.
Pressure to capitalize on this as people want an album. So they have everyone talking about them. Mm-hmm. In hindsight, they would have had a project ready
to drop.
Just to drop. Yeah. As soon as the Verzuz was done and they realized people going mad, boom, a new Lox album, 10 tracks, let's go. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. They didn't have one, which was a shame.
Right.
Another con, we won't see Jada do another Verzuz. I think this is it.
Yeah.
What more can the guy do?
Nah, man,
he needs to be rapping, falling out of the sky with a parachute on the sun. He can't top this.
Do you know I go back to every so often, about once or twice a week, to where he just does that fucking freestyle.
Shot, yeah. Which is now available to stream. Def Jam's released
when he does that freestyle.
Yeah. Which is no freestyle, but just hearing it live was, yeah. All right, so unfortunately we won't see Jada at another Verzuz, but, you know.
True that.
Another con, they set the bar so high.
Yeah.
Because we've not had an announcement of the next Verzuz.
Yeah.
And I think some motherfuckers are going to be scared to come outside because how do you want to be the Verzuz after the Verzuz that was after this one. You don't want to be the next Verzuz. You want to be the one after.
You do.
Taking food off of people's table.
Arguably, it's only really been 2 good Verzuz now. If we're gonna deep it
on the same monumental level, then it's only been
Beanie
2.
Man, Bounty Killer, and this one.
They've taken food off of people's table because now they've shown us bars, lyrics, tempo, showmanship, MC, mic controller. These little whack motherfuckers that are coming out now.
That do that on records.
You're on borrowed time. Yeah, you're on borrowed time.
What the fuck is what the fuck is that?
You know what I mean? You're on borrowed time. And you're making the rest of us look bad because majority of you whack motherfuckers coming out, you got Lox and thing. I don't like that.
All the littles.
The littles.
Yeah. Go for it.
There ain't enough Timberlands in the world. I realised that after this verse,
I got a pair.
Timberland stock probably went through the roof.
Yeah, I got a pair.
And it was hard to get some Timberlands. So it's going to be a while until you can get some Timberlands. So shout out to you. You already patting the thing already.
Yeah, I got a fresh one.
Yeah. All right. Taking out people's fathers, sons, uncles. Now.
What do you mean?
Cameron's a father.
Yes.
Jim Jones is a father.
Yes.
Santana 8 is a father.
8.
Freaky Zeke is a father.
Yes.
But on that stage, those three guys known as the Warlocks, aka the Lox, they had no compassionate feelings, no sympathy.
At all.
At all. These guys had to go back to their homes, and Santana's wife was there. So she's seen her...
The poor woman. Poor
The
woman.
moment of silence for...
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. Now this one I was a bit conflicted with.
Well,
Exposed, it was swag more than the bars that we loved.
okay.
Right. So in regards to Dipset,
Yep.
were we really into the bars or were we into just the general movement and the swag in which they brought into hip hop?
What, originally?
Originally. Not on that night. I'm
that's-
talking
oh,
about,
that's
do
deep.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they've got bars. Let's not be confused.
Yeah.
Dipset have bars.
Yeah. Cameron.
And at one point,
I feel like Cameron is...
he's been in it longer than the other two.
I don't personally... Santana's had monumental
Little bursts.
of lyrical...
Yeah. And at one point, he was deemed
Fire.
as the most lyrical one out of the group.
Really?
Yeah. He was sparring with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he never reached his full potential,
Yeah.
which is a damn shame.
Yeah.
But then it just made me think, raw, was I into the bars or was I into the dress sense?
I was into the moment. I was into the moment. I was into the moment.
movement.
Yeah.
The liquor that came with it. The hot pink.
Yeah.
The jeans,
Yeah.
you know, the personalized Timbs
You're
and
right.
everything that. You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
But there are bars I can recite when the song comes on.
Yeah.
So I can't
Old
say
Boy,
I ain't got bars.
when Old Boy came out, that turned over.
Yeah,
hip-hop.
everything, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kanye not realizing the Lox been dope. We touched on this before,
Yeah.
but it's like he saw the verses like, oh, let's fly that. Now, it might have been already patterned before.
I don't think so.
But it just seemed a little bit too coincidental, like you're getting on a private jet to go meet Kanye.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
What, you didn't know the Lox was fire before? All right. So that's the cons on Lox's side. The pros.
Go for it.
Back catalogue will now be respected.
Fully.
So
And
whoever
apparently
watches the verses,
they streamed the shit out of that shit.
right,
Yeah.
they're going to go back and realize, yo, these guys are dope.
Yep.
Sheik got his flowers.
100%.
Because when we talk about the Lox, normally you speak of Jada,
Yeah.
then Styles, and then if you remember to speak about Sheik,
Then-
Sheik got his flowers.
Absolutely.
So big up to Sheik.
Big him up.
Highlighted this is the most close-knit crew ever
Absolutely.
in hip-hop. Name a time you heard the Lox have been in El Paso.
Name a crew that's still together.
Right?
Saying name a hip hop group that's still together. They've all broken up. All of them.
They've all done solo things and then come back like the Avengers.
Fucking.
Wu-Tang, as much as we love Wu-Tang,
They're
Wu-Tang
broken.
have had their Paso.
But bro, Wu-Tang are
multiple
broken
times.
up. They're not.
Yeah.
You don't see them all. Okay, rest in peace, ODB.
Yeah, but still.
you don't see
there's
them all.
many more. Right.
Right.
Okay. Jadakiss proved why he's been yelling top 5 dead or alive for years.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Jake.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone,
But
please.
I've always rated Jada, so
Yeah,
I can't. I'm
yeah.
not. I don't have the conversation. I don't have this conversation
Right.
with people.
But anyone who ever doubted or
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
paying attention was like,
Yeah,
why is
yeah.
he shouting his DOA?
Oh, now you know Jada's. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Lyricism is alive and well
Absolutely.
and got a very good shot in the arm. That was a nice
Absolutely.
little booster
I like that.
for the thing, right?
Yeah.
And last but not least, for the pros of the Lox, in the immortal words of Fat Joe, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Which is the name of this podcast.
Thank you very much.
Name of this episode.
All right, cool.
100%.
I'm going to fly through the cons for Dipset.
Go for it.
Exposed that potentially these were hustlers turned rappers. Like,
Yes.
do you see what I'm saying?
I
It was
hate-
night and day.
100%.
It was like these guys on the street corner hustling.
Yeah.
They love hip hop. They're
Yeah.
in Harlem.
Yeah.
New York is Bronx is a
And that
birthplace as
era,
well.
a lot of artists was like that.
Right,
Yeah.
and they was hustling. It's like I want to get out of the crap game.
A lot of them lied, but
Yeah,
but
you know?
the culture.
Right. You know, we've had some well-known
corners.
drug dealers
Yeah.
who've flipped it, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Swag over bars, which I kind of touched on the cons of what the Lox did to Dipset, which is like made us think: was it really the
Yes.
you as MCs, or was it
Yep.
how you carried yourself? No camaraderie, chemistry, or connection. It was clear as day to see these guys.
Don't link.
They're not a crew.
No.
They're just 3 individuals who link up every so
Well,
often.
it was
do
it was
things.
clear that they all came together to do the show,
Cash
and
a
then
check.
everyone went
was
about
gonna
their
go,
business.
which was sad to see.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the videos point different light
Yeah.
in those days. But anyway, Jewels was the great hope, and I've touched on this before. Once upon a time, Jewels was the...
Yeah.
Even Cam
He
used to
was,
say in records.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But he never...
He just didn't
so
take
sad.
that. Well, I don't know. That's another
Sad.
conversation.
Cam doesn't care. It just seemed like...
I think he does.
I mean, he does, but he has a hard way of showing it.
Yeah.
And
he thinks... right. The thing with Cam is he thinks he's too cool for school.
Fab.
And the too cool shit
Doesn't
sometimes comes across
like you don't care.
like you don't care.
Okay. All right. So we're giving the benefit of that. All right, cool. They had swag then, but not now. They just look like, as my brethren, a long-time brethren, if us three are going out somewhere
Yeah.
and you turn up dressed as Joe Santana,
Yeah.
I'm be like,
Yeah,
yo,
what you doing?
Morgs,
Yeah. You gotta relax.
we're going to be late, but
yeah.
go home, change, we'll wait, bro.
But you'll never see me-
You're not walking with me dressed like that.
But you'll never see me in Crocs. Just letting you know.
In Crocs, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Crocs will be taking over the streets,
Crocs
bro.
is fucking pissing
Crocs
me
is
off.
the new Subway.
Yeah, I don't want to see them.
They're everywhere, bro.
Yeah. They look like the Crocs look like Crocs. Is it Crocs or Crocs?
Crocs.
Same thing.
Yeah,
They look like
not
like cheese. You know the cheese with the holes in it.
Oh
like
yeah, you've seen like
in the
cartoons. What? There's a name of that cheese. What
Cheddar.
Is it cheddar? I think you're right. No, I think you are right on this occasion for one. Okay, cool. Zeke's a liability.
What the
Freaky
fuck was,
Zeke.
Yeah, freaky.
It was
Zeke
funny.
need to relax.
It was funny, and Zeke's funny,
Yeah.
but that wasn't the
Yeah, he didn't.
environment.
He
for
didn't need to
Zeke.
be there.
But when he was marching to D Block,
Yeah,
that
was funny.
But he could have exited the stage, and that would have been
Yeah.
Poor DJ equals your verses is done.
Yes.
The DJ they had was atrocious, and apparently they had 3 different DJs, which makes no sense. It makes no sense. If you rehearsed, you'd only need one DJ who could then pattern
Facts.
the songs,
Facts.
the segmentation of the song.
Yep.
And there's no way if the Lox open with "fuck you," right?
Yeah.
There is no way your first record should be "I'm Ready" when Cameron is on one of the most classic songs in history.
Yep.
You have a verse on Banned from TV. Ironically, your verse is before. It goes Cam, it goes Nature,
Yeah.
Big Pun,
Yep.
Cam,
Yep.
and then who comes next? Jadakiss and Styles,
Styles.
and then Nori. You could have combated "fuck you" with your verse from Banned from TV.
But that was strategic by Lox.
Right.
I think Lox obviously was always going to do "fuck you" first.
Yeah.
And then according to what Dipset played, they would have either gone boom or you ain't played that yet.
Right.
We're gonna get this one out the way early because remember on Clubhouse when I did the class with AJ.
Yeah.
Was it AJ or E man? One of them.
I think it was E.
Both artists had the record together.
Yeah.
I think no, it was E. It was the
E.
Usher. It was the Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick Ross and Chris Brown.
That's right.
And he didn't play it and you played it.
Straight away.
And then everyone's like, oh!
Yeah,
and it was like...
yeah. Get it out of the way, because
Right, so if you play your verse from Banned from TV after "fuck you," the DJ for the Lox have to, well, that was going to be my next record.
Yeah.
So I need to...
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
we need to come
they
back.
They fumbled it. But
they
again, you don't
fumbled.
rehearse. That's what happened. This hurt, and I don't know why he fell into the trap. Jada set for him. It was a booby trap. He fell into it. But when Cameron tried to freestyle, and it was live,
That's embarrassing.
and then the people in the crowd started booing,
That's
and he tried
embarrassing.
to.
It's embarrassing.
He tried to style it out like someone was bigging him up in the crowd. Like yeah. All right, yeah. No, it was trash. Cam. I'm not saying you can't freestyle, but you obviously need time to.
That wasn't good.
And Jadakiss's freestyle wasn't like there and then.
Yeah.
That's an old freestyle.
But this is where it comes down to preparation.
Exactly.
When you prepare, it's less fuck ups.
Yeah, simple as. All right, the pros for Dipset. It was good to hear the national anthem, bro. Like I haven't been in the club, but it's good to hear the national anthem of America.
Yeah.
When I heard Dipset anthem ringing off on my TV, I stood up and I was like,
I was waiting for that.
yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Even though they took an L.
But still, that's a classic record. Jim Jones getting his flowers. Jim Jones has been carrying Dipset for years now.
And relatively current.
Right, he's still in the know. He's still dropping good
Albums.
music.
Yeah.
So it was good for Jim to get his reliving the movement. All right, they weren't together in sync as they used to be.
Yeah.
But it was just good to see Cam,
Yeah,
Jim,
it
Juelz
was.
on stage,
It was.
and hearing those tunes dropping.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
And last but not least, coming outside, because G-Unit's name's been mentioned.
Yeah.
And
True.
G-Unit might have been a more of a, better, might have been a better matchup against the Lox. I'm not saying like they would have won, but or G-Unit versus Dipset. But at least they come outside. A lot of people don't come outside. Yeah. And to say, all right, we're going to come outside against Jadakiss, who we've seen bodied Fab a couple months ago. So, yeah, man. So, that just encapsulated how much of a great summer it's been for hip-hop, man.
I think
and there's still more to come, but it's been a sick summer for hip-hop, bro.
And you know what, yeah? I've just enjoyed the journey so far. Mm-hmm. I feel like and now everybody's coming back outside again. There's more an incentive for this kind of stuff to happen. Yeah. To remember where we've come from, to remember the music that's already paved the way. Because I feel like we always forget shit. Like we always forget the music that from the past. Yeah. And I'm a stickler for that. Like sometimes with new artists, it's all good to be in the know with who's coming out and who's fresh and that, but it's always good to just go back in the crate and remember, oh shit, do you know what I mean? Not when the artist dies either. No. Yeah. When you just alive when you're like, oh shit, it's a Sunday afternoon and you just like, fucking I remember that tune here, man. It's cold, So, yeah, man. And
Skepta dropped an EP this summer.
Yep.
Obviously, Stormzy's outside in festivals. Like it's just fun. It's just fun. You know what I mean?
So is there anything else we need to say before we wrap up this shizzle? Is there anything new, any fresh news out at the moment that we need to speak about? I feel like maybe
I don't know. People can by the time they hear this, we'll probably be getting ready for our Clubhouse reunion.
Yes,
so if you wanna join us on for the Love Island reunion show, and join us for our real-time commentary on the show, you can search for us the Fast Food Podcast on Clubhouse. Join the group, and then you'll get a notification when we go live. Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to be a lot more vocal on Clubhouse. Shout out to our resident co-hosts on our in our rooms like Nikita and Angie. Mm-hmm. Shout out to LaShawn.
Money.
Shout out to Money.
Denise.
Shout out to Kenny. Yeah, big up
Thug,
Denise.
the Thug from.
From Eternia. Shout out to Kenny, who actually
King Kenny.
Kenny was a guy who I don't know how he found us, but he was always in the audience listening to the show. And I kept telling him that week of the final, bro. The final show.
You're coming on stage.
You're coming on stage. Yeah. And true to his word, he actually raised his hand. I never pulled him up.
Man.
He raised his hand, he came up and he spoke.
That's the beauty. And this is why platforms like this in Clubhouse are good. Yeah. When the content's good, when the atmosphere is right, when the people are in a good place and we all just come together and vibe. Yeah. So shout out to Kenny.
Yeah, man. And all the others that we forget, apologies, but just join us. Search for the Fast Food Podcast on Clubhouse. It's available to iOS and Android users. Join the group. You'll get a notification. We are going live on Sunday, the 5th of September.
Yes.
Which is like 1 or 2 days from now. And you can get involved. If you want to come on stage, raise your hand or bring you on stage and you can just talk. And we're just going to kick it. And then we're going to look at potentially hosting actual reviews of our shows on Clubhouse.
Definitely.
Get involved.
Definitely.
Let us know what you thought about the show. And if you got your 2 cents about something we touched on, let us know. And man, we're just trying to keep this thing moving and, hopefully it creates an ecosystem where we can then provide platforms for other people to do their thing. That's what we're trying to do, people.
So content-wise, we'll be back again. For our usual fortnightly show. Don't worry about that. This is just like a stopgap. And to be fair, because we only dropped 1 episode this month, it was nice for us to come together today and just give our fans and our supporters some extra content. And I feel like because we're a very hip-hop orientated show, and me and
what's
yourself
happened and stuff, it felt like it was a good time.
It was definitely a good time to chop it up. So all right, cool. Let's wrap this whole thing up.
Yeah.
Fast Food Podcast, Bite Size Edition.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Kaden.
Shout out to him. We will be back. This is a Fast Food Podcast giving you food for thought, soul food for the mind, and a feast for the palate. Shout out to our co-host and guest and loving brother Trimmer, who's got the keys to our bimmer.
Yep.
Shout out to Joe, the cameraman.
Yep.
We
Shout out to Queen Cat.
Yes.
Who, you know, if you see some footage of this show, who? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Where my dog's at?
Oh, I see.
See?
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
them,
man.
mate.
I know what I'm doing.
Who's actually assisted us to get some footage, some
Yeah.
actual visuals out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were looking a little bit nervous in regards to like, we got the audio on lock, but you know, and our cameraman Joe, thankfully we got him in early on our team, but yesterday's price is not today's price with Joe. So shout out to Kat helping us with the visuals.
Big up to her.
Yeah, man. So by the time the next show, we'll be reviewing a little barbecue situation.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Bro, I'm gonna keep you on 100 here, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
The kind of tunes I'm looking to line up at your party, I hope you don't get asked to move.
No,
I know your I know you got those bougie neighbors.
Yeah, no, I've already patterned them.
But the national anthem of America will be played that night. You might get a couple reloads.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
That might get played as well.
Yo, so listen, we're gonna sign out.
All right, and let's not forget, you know, we talked about Carnival earlier in the show. It's only right that we pay our respects and give our condolences to his family. Shout out to Lee Scratchy Perry, an icon.
85 years old.
Yep, an icon in just whatever's come out of Jamaica. Trust me that he's had some sort of influence on it. And a lot of your favorite artists, DJs come out from, you know, the island of Jamaica. They would have probably had to pass through him and got the cosign like, okay, you're a good star.
Yeah.
See me? So shout outs to him. Thanks for everything that you've given us, and thanks for everything that the next generation and generation after that are going to benefit from.
Absolutely.
Safe journeys on your transition, and it's only right that we
see you in paradise, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And on that note, we're gonna sign off. This is Fast Food Podcast, Bite Size Edition.
Yeah.
We see you soon. Peace and love. I go by the name of Morgan Heights, Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer, Sakafet Freckles. We are the Fast Food Podcast. We're here every fortnight on all DSPs, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Soundcloud. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Peace.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Yeah.